guys. Is it? It's time for some good news. Well, you know, give me a second. I knew I forgot something. Much better. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday and welcome to the third ever episode of Some Good News Bath, Maine. I hope you're all having a great start to your week. I decided to film outside today. We have a different backdrop, I know, because it's really nice out. I'm filming this on Sunday and it's been really nice all weekend. So I thought that it'd be a great opportunity to get outside and, you know, have a different background. Lots of scenery. So yeah, if there's any background noise, I apologize. I hear a saw like right over there, but I'm hoping that you can still hear me okay. So as always, huge thank you to everyone that's been sharing this project, sending in your good news. It's been amazing. I don't even have words. This past week we were on the state news. We were on Channel 8 WMTW. I'm so beyond grateful. I didn't think that this was gonna happen. I started this project 2 weeks ago because I saw that our community needed some positivity, and now we're on the news, and my mind is blown, and I'm so beyond grateful for all of you. I'm also squinting a lot. I'm sorry, it's sunny. But thank you so much. I'm so grateful for every single one of you, every single share, every single like, every single view. It means more than you could ever imagine. So thank you so much. I feel like it's time that we need to start acknowledging our accomplishments. So big or small, it can be anything, literally anything. I want to hear what you've been accomplishing at home. Did you clean that closet? Did you feed your cat? I feel like that's just the thing that you should be doing, but it's still an accomplishment. So I'll start it off. Today I put on jeans for the first time in about a month. So it was big. It was a big moment for me. So starting things right off, Melissa Markey and her family created an ice cream mobile going around town and delivering ice cream and toilet paper for free to the community. I got messages from a bunch of different families saying how appreciative they were for Melissa and her husband and two daughters, Gracie and Eden. And it was such an amazing thing, and it's so sweet that they did that. And Melissa and her daughters also have been leaving sweet messages around downtown saying, you know, like, you matter, things are going to be okay, just leaving sweet reminders that we all need right now. So huge thank you to Melissa and her family. We're so grateful to have you in our community. You've been doing so much to keep us positive and keep our spirits up. It feels like every week there's something new. So huge thank you to Melissa and her family. There have been so many community members looking to bring positivity to Bath. Around town, you may have seen some little like hearts left around town. I was sent in some pictures from the library, and also just like, you know, on the trees there are some, you know, just like paper hearts. And there was a big laugh for anyone that walked through the library park recently. Some Bath residents have come together to purchase a new scooter for a kid in Bath whose scooter was run over. A lot of community members, it was posted on Facebook, and a lot of community members instantly offered to pitch in and help, and then one BIW worker stepped up and bought her a new scooter. It was really sweet and heartwarming, and it's so amazing to see our community come together in times like these and still support each other. Books on the Bus has partnered with the Mustard Seed Bookstore and the Future Mockingbird Bookshop to provide books for youth. They've been fundraising to provide a book for every kid in our community. So if you're interested in donating, you can visit www.mockingbirdbookshop.com. I'll put it up on the screen. The Morse High School class of '93 adopted 3 seniors. They made 3 gift deliveries, and they had 4 Morse underclassmen play the blue and the white on their instruments. So huge shout out to Emily Tetzlaff, Edward Cruz, Quentin Webster, and Caitlin Anderson for volunteering their time and talent to support these seniors. Afterwards, a parent even donated money for the underclassmen to go get ice cream. They did go and get ice cream, which is fantastic. I could definitely go for some ice cream because we talked about last episode how we all know that ice cream solves all of our problems. But they also plan on matching the donation to donate to the Morse High School music program. Morse admins and teachers have also been delivering signs in the yards of all Morse 2020 graduates. Woolwich community members have been cleaning up trash around town, just in the streets, everywhere. It's been really nice to see that community coming together to keep their area clean. We were also sent in a few funny videos this week that were too long to fit in this video without making it super long, but they were really funny and they definitely made my day. So if you're interested in getting a good laugh, you can definitely reach out to our Facebook page or our Instagram or our email, which I will share later in the video and just put on the screen now. And we can send you the link for those videos, because sometimes cat and baby videos just aren't enough. There have also been some signs of hope around the Bath community in the Yellow Tulip Project areas at Morse High School and Bath Middle School. So for those of you who aren't aware of what that means, the Yellow Tulip Project is an organization where it encourages areas to plant yellow tulips in a plot around their community. So it could be in front of a school, in front of another major like city hall or building, any building, and it just resembles hope. Every episode of Some Good News includes an interview with a community member to hear their point of view and just how they're doing. In this episode, I'm interviewing Mark Wheeler. Mark and his wife Kitty both live in Bath, and Mark is a huge bicycle whiz and has been working to repair donated bikes and give them to asylum seekers in Bath and Brunswick. I've known Mark for a little over a year, and he's one of the sweetest people I've ever met. He is he's such a strong community member and always gives back to the community. So I really hope that you enjoy hearing what he's been up to. Hi everyone, this is not Mark. I am not Mark. This is Addie panicking at 20 minutes before this episode is supposed to go up on Monday. So we had an amazing interview with Mark. He's so sweet, and his contributions to the community are fantastic. I was so honored to be able to talk to him, and unfortunately the clip of the interview didn't end up saving on my device. We tried to do another one pretty last minute. It was just kind of a basic overview of what he's been doing because it's really important to me that you guys hear about all his contributions, and that one didn't end up saving either. So unfortunately we're not going to be able to hear from Mark. I am going to definitely share what he's been doing and what I got from his interview because again it's really important and what he's doing is amazing. So I'll show some pictures that he sent in, and hopefully we'll be able to follow up with him in the next few weeks. So Mark moved to Maine in the 90s from Portland, Oregon. He actually biked from Portland, Oregon to Maine, and that's what got him so interested in bikes. He is a retired doctor. When he first came to Maine, he continued to study medicine, and he just really got interested in bikes through his very long bike ride across the country. So he started getting involved with bikes, got involved with some organizations and offered to work part-time with the cycling program, and he got really into it. And he pretty recently, I think he said a few years ago or maybe earlier than that, he started helping the asylum seekers here in Bath and Brunswick. So what Mark does is he goes and collects or has donated old bikes, which means bikes that aren't used anymore or are broken, and he fixes them. So he's a real bike whiz. He knows everything about bikes, all the parts, and so he fixes them. He gets parts donated to him, and he collects parts. He has a shop down in his basement, and he fixes them and donates them to asylum seekers who are just coming into Maine. I think he said that tomorrow, actually, he's going to donate 2 bikes to 2 young girls, and he's collecting another bike that he's gonna fix up. So he's really great at what he does, and he's a very important asset to our community, and as sad as I am that we couldn't hear from him in this episode, I really hope that you'll continue to support him. I'll share his information after this. I'll put up his email on the screen. I'm really bummed that we couldn't hear from him, but thank you so much for understanding, and we will definitely hear from him in the next few weeks. If you're interested in helping Mark through donating old bikes that it can be any condition, and also bike parts, you can reach out to him through his email, which will be on your screen now. Do you like all these cool effects? I feel like such a newscaster. The last segment of Some Good News every week is sharing something fun that you can do at home. So in this week's episode, I'm going to be talking about the benefits of making art projects. It's so simple. You do not have to be an artist to do art projects. I know that I am certainly not an artist, but I love to paint and draw and stuff. It's so much fun, and it's such a stress reliever. I reached out to some artists that I know in our community just to hear what benefits they gain from doing art, and the ones that stuck out the most were a confidence boost, a boost to your self-esteem, a stress reliever, and a really strong boost of creativity. So you can, and also it doesn't have to be drawing. You can paint, you can color, you can make a collage, you can practice calligraphy. That's a really trendy thing right now. You can make a stained glass project, you can make digital art, you can design clothing. There are so many things that you can do that involve creativity and are really good for your mind. So that concludes this week's episode of Some Good News, Bath, Maine. I really hope that you enjoyed this week's episode. Please continue to send in your good news. You can reach out to us through our Facebook page, which is under Midcoast Community Alliance, our Instagram, which is MCA Maine or MCA Crew Leaders. I'll put everything on the screen, or our email, which is. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, remember to stay positive and reach out to your loved ones. See you next week.